If y'all ever wanted to know where the spillway starts, that's the plant right there. Always check your plugs, guys. Always make sure they're in there before you get in the boat ramp. You want to remove these straps too? It's pretty fun when you forget. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles Cleveland with Fishing Made Easy. I just got my boat back and I'm on the water to go test run it and make sure everything works great. So I'm gonna take y'all along with me and we're just gonna have some fun on the water today. Right on? Right on, man. Tight lines and God bless. Osprey, the Sea Eagle. Love those guys. Yes, sir. So fun fact, everybody. See that railroad trestle right there? Little railroad tracks right there. So when I was a kid, there was a railroad bridge from there to there for the trains, and I guess they stopped using it years ago, and finally somebody tore it down. But anybody who remembers or grew up in Baytown may have jumped off that thing. That thing was high. We had rope swings. It was a fun place for everybody to come and jump. And another funny story. That car bridge right there, years ago. So another funny story. That car bridge back there, years ago, it's pretty high too. We were out here at a little gathering, and everybody was like, let's go jump off of it. So we all drove up there. A guy drove us up there to drop us off. I stuck my legs over the side of it to jump off it, and I looked down and there was a boat full of game wardens. I don't know if God was looking out for me that day because he didn't want me to jump or whatever, but man, I'm glad I didn't jump right in front of them game wardens. Fun facts, guys. Right on. Feels good to be back at the boat, man. Right on. So another quick fun fact for you guys. See all this land behind me? All this land right here? That land used to not be there. Okay. There used to be a good kayak launch right here where you could launch off the road and go down the canal into here, but that's no more. You may be able to get out right there, but yeah, this is all new, man. Y'all got a rope to tow with?
Yeah, I got it.
Y'all fishing a tournament? I know they're having one over there.
Hey, we got here, we caught a couple of reds, we were happy, and I told them, I said, let's move. So I'm trying to get. I'm like, hey, I got another battery. Came to find out, fucking batteries are dead. We have batteries, but they are dead.
Alright, see if I can get out of here. Pretty shallow.
Sail the ocean blue with a crew so brave and true, chasing treasure, chasing dreams underneath the bright moonbeams. Raise the sails, let spirits free. This pirate's life is meant for me. Yo ho ho, let's ride the tide with our hearts full and our eyes wide, searching for gold. It's the ultimate quest, a pirate's life. We are truly blessed. Through the storms and through the squalls, we hear the captain's mighty calls. With each wave, our spirits soar. No word for life on the seas is wild and free. No chain can hold you down. You'll see. Yo ho ho, let's ride the tide with our hearts full and our eyes wide, searching for gold. It's the ultimate quest, a pirate's life. We are truly blessed. Sail away with nothing to fear. Yo ho ho, let's ride the tide with our hearts full and our eyes wide, searching for gold. It's the ultimate quest, a pirate's life. We are truly blessed.
An extra trolling motor battery.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That was a long ride at 4 miles an hour.
So that's good.
All right, buddy.
That's enjoyable. I appreciate it. We will need to sell for something. To sell you something.
You what?
You sell for something. Remember?
For what?
Sell for something.
Okay. No, man, pay it forward.
Thank you very much.
I've been helped before, man. It's just cool, man.
I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
Brother, thank you.
Hey, no problem,
Thank
man.
you very much.
Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I just got my boat back yesterday. This was my test drive. My boat's been broke down for a month. I just got it back yesterday. Yeah, you guys got lucky. All right, man. Have a good one. Another quick pointer. I told y'all earlier the mouth of Cedar Bow. So back there, almost to where I was at, is Thompson's Bait Camp. Right here is the mouth of Cedar Bow. You can always understand it by this. You gotta be really careful going in there. There's a lot of shallow spots. You gotta stay in the marked channels until you learn it or have a good boat that can handle flat stuff. Right on. Sometimes there's fish inside Cedar Bow at the HL&P plant where I showed y'all. I see people fishing there all the time. How beautiful is that, guys? Okay, everybody, you probably heard of the Trinity Bay Spillway, and you probably wonder where it is. You'll find it one day, but you may wonder, what's it a spillway for? Where does it start? Where does the water come on? I'm out here testing my boat today. I just got it out of the shop. New CDI computer, all the carburetors reworked, and it's good, and I'm just testing it to make sure that when I take people out next week, we don't get stuck in the middle of the bay. So to answer your question, where does the Trinity Bay Spillway start? If you look right here, everybody, all right, I'm standing in front of the HL&P power plant. It's not used as much as it used to be back in the day. So the spillway was a lot better and a lot more warmer, had a lot more fish than it does right now. But spillway still is good on certain occasions, and you know when it's really good because there'll be 150, 200 boats all around it. So when you're always asking, where is the spillway at? Just drive around Trinity Bay until you see all the boats stacked up, and there you are. So right here, I'm in Cedar Bayou. I'm up pretty high into Cedar Bayou from the bay, and this is right here. Oh, there's a church behind me, a cemetery right over there, and right here. So this area right here, you hear that noise. They're sucking in water right there, and one right there. So what they did years ago when they made this place, they need to cool down all their stuff that's getting hot. So what they do is they run it through the water, run it through the system, cools it off, and they don't, instead of pumping it back into Cedar Bayou here, they actually built a canal from behind this place all the way to Trinity Bay. So Cedar Bayou starts roughly Cedar Bayou Channel, Tabbs Bay. If you go ever launch at Thompson's Bait Camp, the entrance to Cedar Bayou is basically right there. So anyway, instead of pumping everything back into here, it just flows right into here, flows out the other side, and they built a canal almost as wide as Cedar Bayou is here. From here, miles and miles and miles through Baytown, ended up in Beach City, and comes out in what's known as the Baytown Spillway or Trinity Bay Spillway. So it's still being in use right now, but like I said, it's not as used as it was. But they've got the spillway. If you've seen in some of the videos, some people think it's a pier. It's just a wall that they keep people from going back over in private property. That place behind there, dude, I've seen it. The water is red sometimes with all the redfish and fish in there. And sometimes you'll be at the spillway trying to fish and nothing, and looking on the other side and it's nothing but fish and you can't get to them. But thought y'all would like that information. I thought I would share that with y'all guys. HLMP power plant, Cedar Bayou, long canal to Trinity Bay. Maybe that's enough information for you to find the spillway. Good luck, guys. Tight lines and God bless.
Chasing treasures, got a place to hide. With our crew, we'll conquer the tide. A life for freedom, let's take that ride. sisters side by side. In search of glory we will abide. Pirates sail on the ocean wide, chasing treasures, got a place to hide. With our crew we'll conquer the tide. A life for freedom, let's take that ride. A life for freedom, let's take that ride.
Okay, the closing verse for this video is 1 Thessalonians 5:16 through 18. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. You ever wonder what God's will is? Well, this is part of it, guys. Right on. Hope to see you on the water. Tight lines and God bless.
Tankers high, underneath the black sails we shall drink and die. With our ransomed souls we'll dance through so wild. Yo, we sail the sea with treasures lost. It's wild and free. Yo, a life of glee. Dollars turn to doubles as the cannons roar loud. We'll pillage and plunder, dance, sing, be proud. Raise the flag of freedom as we plow through the night. Yo, we sail the sea with treasures lost. Wild and free, go a life of glee, a pirate's dream, it beckons me.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming on that journey with me to test my boat. Man, all kinds of crazy stuff happened, huh? Got to show you the spillway entry point. I got to show you my pirate character. And man, we came across a group of people that their battery was dead and they couldn't get their boat started. So I got them almost back to Thompson's Bait Camp, and their buddies came with a pack to jump their battery and get them back to Thompson's. They're back fishing. All right. How about that? So as I was going over the footage, I lost all my closing. So you got that first little half of me starting, and now you get this. So I wanted to give y'all some tips on basically stuff to check and like a pre-check checklist before you take your boat out. So the first and foremost, most important thing is your plugs. I like to put my plugs in the night before. That way I always have it, I'm in that routine, and I always do a walk around before I put that boat in the water, and I check the plugs a second time. So I've double checked them. So before you want to go to the water, you always want to do a walk around. You want to make sure all your straps are disconnected. You want to make sure all your plugs are in. You want to make sure there's no new holes in your boat that you didn't know. And honestly, before you leave the boat ramp, you want to make sure your battery is charged up. crank your boat motor up real quick to see if it'll start real quick, because sometimes if you leave the power on the battery instead of turning it off, animals can come, birds and stuff can hit your switches and run your stuff all night and drain your battery, and you'll never know it until you get it on the boat ramp. You try to start your boat up, it won't start. Now you're embarrassed because you're taking up the boat ramp and screwing it up for everybody. But so that's one of the things I check, and always check the power. Check your tilt and trim, make sure that's going to work for you. You always want to trim your motor up higher than the bottom of your boat, because when you're back in your, sometimes, especially there's a spot at Thompson's Bait Camp, if your motor's down and you're backing it up, it's going to drag your lower unit and it could mess it up as you go down. So always get your motor up, always check, always look for oil leaks. If you have a 2-stroke, make sure your oil is full. If you have a 4-stroke, you know, check your oil for that. Check all your fittings. Man, I double check everything, especially as I'm going out to run the boat today. I've got clients and I've got trips next week, so I'm running it. I ran it today to make sure everything was good, that I won't be on the water with my buddies and be screwed up. I checked and made sure my trolling motor was good, my trolling motor was working, my GPS was working. You always want to make sure your bilge pump is working. You don't want to be out there on the water, taking on water and hitting that switch and nothing happened. Sometimes, you know, you may forget your plug. You need that thing. So let's see, what else is there? It's really good, man, if you can't memorize it, to write you down a good checklist. But the fundamentals and the main things to check is your battery, your plugs, your tilt and trim, and your bilge pump. And make sure you have the keys. If you don't have the keys, you're not going anywhere. Let's see. I believe that's it. You need all your flotation devices before you get on there. If you get pulled over and you don't have your flotation device, one for everybody on the boat, and your square one that you have has to be around you somewhere within easy grabbing. It can't be in a compartment hidden, because they will want it. They will ticket you for that. They will want that. That's your throw flotation device. It has to be handy and ready in a moment's notice. And if your horn don't work, get you one of them air horns. So that should be it, man. I think it's one more thing I like to do. I like to unplug my trailer lights before I back up, because that electricity will draw that salt water in there more, and it'll burn up your connections and your wires faster. So unhook your trailer lights before you back up. All right, man, I'm glad y'all get to come along with me on this adventure. I'm glad y'all are here. Keep liking and subscribing for more. I'm gonna help y'all make fishing easy the best way I can, and with the best advice I can get y'all. Current and up-to-date conditions of the water and everything, and the fish bite. So hit that bell for alerts, and I'll see you on the next one. Hope to see all you guys on the water. Tight lines, and God bless.